focus on the requirement of the PMP certification, the PMP exam process, and also we will try the PMP practice test together. And join me today. Yeah, join me today. And to test yourself, and I will show you the real exam questions and answers. Besides, you can know and also an opportunity to win the free study material and crazy discount for the exam time. Please stay tuned. We will share it on the later part. Yeah. So before we start, before we start, let's introduce the national certification. It's a global recognized project management certification that tests a candidate's ability to manage the people, process, and business priority of a professional project. There are over 1 million PMP certification holders worldwide, according to the Project Management Institute, which administrates the certification. It is applicable to the project management in virtually any industrial, including health, construction, information technology, and business. Yeah. Let's go back to today's topic. Okay, if you want to earn your PMP certification, there are several simple steps for you to do. Yeah. First of all, you will have meet the experience and requirement to pass the PMP exam. For the first step, you can confirm the requirement of the PMP application. And you can have a few seconds to take a look at. Based on your situation, you can choose any one of them. In the step 1, 2, 3, there are 3 situations. After confirm the eligible, then you can apply for the PMP exam. So in this step, you need to document your experience and training by gathering information about the projects that you need and the training that you have completed. Yeah, for the training that you have completed, you need to earn the certified hours of project management education. As you can see, this is very important. Okay, after apply for the application, then you can get to the step 3 to book and take the PMP exam. So let me show you in more detail. So in the first step, you need to confirm you're eligible. You need to have a 4 years degree, 36 months of leading project, and 35 hours of project management education or training after get the certificates. But if you have already have CAPM before, then you don't need to take the certified project management. You have a high school diploma or associate degree. That's also fine, because if you have 16 months leading project experience, that is both fine. And if you have a bachelor degree or higher from a GAC accredited programs, then you only need 25 months of the leading projects. Yeah. And need to confirm you're eligible based on your real situation. If you don't have CAPM certification, hours of the project management training is very important. In the step 2, as we just see, you need to confirm the projects and the training. And here is the application checklist. If you need the full checklist, you can join the study group and contact admin. So in the next step is to book the exam. Yeah. So that's all for the PMP. If you want to take. Yeah. Also, now if you want to take the PMP exam, you can on the exam center, or you can take the PMP exam online. So we recommend you to take the PMP exam online, since you don't need to have go outside. You can just take the exam at your home or at office. So the time is very flexible. You can take the exam on the day or night. All you need when you're ready to take the exam is first is to schedule your online exam. As the appointment are limited, filling fast. Also, if you want online, you need to have a cover. This is important. Yeah. Also, you need to have a reliable internet connection, and also the most important is a quiet space where you can spend a few uninterrupted press. So I know some of you are interested in what is on the PMP exam. There are generally three domains. First is people. Second is process. Third is environment. And the percentage of the item on the test is different. Almost 50% of the item on the test, and then is the people. 42% in the exam. For the first domain, people, composing a little less than half of the exam. The people section include the questions on the leading and building teams, managing conflicts, supporting virtual team, monitoring, and other related topics. Emphasis on the soft skill. Yeah, emphasis on the soft skill. You need to effectively lead a project team in today's changing environment. For the most important parts, the process is through a compliment. You may be asked about management budgets and scheduling, handling change, and determining the best methodology for the project. We enforce the technical aspect of a successfully management project. And for the business part and the business environment proportion of the exam deal broadly with the more business-minded aspects, you will have tackle as a management that complements delivering value and supporting organizational change, highlighting the connection between the project and organizational strategy. any questions you can. Yeah. And the PMP certification validates that you have a project leadership skills predictive. Yeah. Second is Azure. Third is hybrid. So after understanding the main part of the PMP exam, so you need to know what is the exam comprised of. In the PMP exams, there are 180 questions. Yeah, 180 questions, and you will have 230 minutes to complete the exam. And one additional break for a total of a 2 10 minutes break for a computer-based test. No schedule based for the paper-based exam. And the question will be a combination of multi-choice, and multi-response matching, hotbox, and a limit fill-in blank path. So there are you can see from the screen. Yeah, drag and drop questions or hotbox questions. You need to focus. This is the new items since PMP have changed a few years ago. Okay, so for now you have all the exam types, and the most important one is how to prepare for the PMP exam. And how to pass the exam is very important. So in this step, we will share in the today's webinar that we will do the quiz. Yeah. Now let's welcome come to the most exciting part and do the practice test together to assess your knowledge and skill. So for the winners who answers all the five all the questions why he or she will have a get an extra bonus to win free PMP official guide. Yeah, that's amazing. Can't wait to see it. Let's move to the quiz part. Are you ready? Okay, let's continue to the questions one. Yeah. PMP questions one. A project management lead a software development project in a hybrid environment. During the project plans, the project management identify a risk where the technical resources for a critical path item may be available when needed. One resource is needed. Technical engineer has a personal emergency and should. Okay, thumbs up. The correct answer is A. Hence is the PMP already project. Output of identified risk process is risk wedges. Basically, a good PM with W4 values and 20 principles under the PMI language need to do this test with the due digits. Thus, Which badges can be used later as sufficient reference with response plan when relevant risks happen. A is still the correct answers. Okay, question number 2. A team has just adopted an agent approach during daily stand-up meeting. The team expressed concerns about task delay. The project leader worked with the product owner to get clarity on the features. The project leaders asked the team to fast-track all product features to ensure delivery. Spring are being complete but with either fewer features or less quality. What should the project leader has done to ensure success? Okay, time's up. Let's review the answers. The correct answer is D. The main concern as regards any project is timely delivery and quality. It is important that as a project manager, go to issue that ensure quality, and in this case, the need to improve. So let's move to the question number 3. Project management teams express concern that the certain remote team members are not able to collaborate with the large project team due to their work schedule. The project manager is confused since the entire team is located in the same time zone and believes there are other factors to play. So what should the project management do next? What should the project manager do next? A, B, C, D. Now it's your turn. Okay, time's up. Let's review the answers. Yeah, the correct answer is B. It is important for the project to look into what the virtual needs are and try to recertify or alternatively implement a regulation that ensures team members work collaborating on site during stand-up meeting and key phase of the project to improve team morale and the result. Okay, let's move to the question number 4. A company is implement a project with a team members located in different countries and time zone. Individual performance is satisfactory, but the team's performance as a whole is low, especially in terms of the group activities. What should the project management do? A, B, C, D. Okay, time's up. Let's review the answer. The correct answer is B. Since the difference in time zone is taking a hit on the entire team's performance, the project management need to invest a more efforts in teams building activities like catch-up meetings on Friday, which should be made mandatory to attend, and then also encourage and facilitate communication with all team members. Okay, let's move to the question number 5. A project management is managing a construction project that is facing challenge. There is schedule overrun, cost overrun, and the client is unhappy with the specific scope projects. What should the project management do first? So in this situation, the project manager should objective. So the option A. This step is crucial because it helps to understand the root cause of the issues and ensure that the project is aligned with the client's expectation and the original plan. By reviewing the scope and objective, the project manager can identify any discrepancies, score creep, and misalignments that may be contributing to the schedule and the cost overrun. Okay, let's move to the question number 6. A project management is reviewing the require of a large program, which require should be the project team priority to avoid getting fined. So now it's your turn. Okay, thumbs up. Let's review the answers. The correct answer is C. When reviewing requirements for a project, especially in the context of avoiding fine, the team should prioritize complying with the new regulation. This is because for failing to adhere to regulatory requirements can lead to legal consequences, including the fines and penalties. Okay, let's move to the question number 7. There is a conflict on an agile project about following organizational process, many of which do not add any value to the project. To resolve this, which one of the following should be regarded with the highest priority? Okay, thumbs up, let's review the answers. The correct answer is B. So if you refer to the books, you know that this focus on the delivering value to the customer. Okay, let's move to the question number 8. A project manager in organization used to being told what to do, and the performance review include the percentage of the completion of the locate task. After a discussion with the sponsor, the project management realized that they need to reassign a couple of tasks to meet the next milestone. This change can be perceived as a poor performance by the current assignment. What should the project manager do? Okay, thumbs up. Let's review the answer. The correct answer is D. Okay, let's move to the question number 9. A building management systems project is in its commissioning phase and handover to the operation team will commence soon. However, the project management note that both the project and the operation team are not able to properly operate the BNS. As a result, there is an increased risk of the project schedule being delayed. What should the project have avoid this situation? Okay, thumbs up. Let's review the answers. The correct answer is D. Properly allow resources for a training on the BNS is essential to ensure that both teams have necessary knowledge and skill to operate the system effectively. This should have been included in the project plan from the early stage of the project. The The prior training would have prepared both teams for smooth transitions during a handover phase, reducing the risk of schedule delays and ensure the system proper operation. Okay, let's move to the question number 10. A project management is managing an internal project that was poorly defined. Recently, the project management received several change requests faced by the organization upper management. What should the project manager do first? Now it's your turn. Okay, Tom Shah, let's review the answer. The correct answer is B, D. Okay, let's move to the 11. A project manager is evaluating a project and realize that it earns value. EM show that the cost spent is higher than the value delivered. The the project manager then discover that the team has been adding small features that are not part of the requirement. What should the project manager do? Okay, Tom, so let's review the answers. The correct answer is D. Ask the team to focus on and deliver only the agreed upon feature. Okay, let's move to the 12th. A, high, a highly qualified expert has been assembled to work for a 6-month period on a specific aspect of an organization product development process. How should the project manager should support this team to succeed? Okay, so let's review the answers. The correct answer is C. Involving the expert overall objective for encourage collaboration and enhance team members to create a shared vision. By supporting them around the common goal, the project management manager facilitates a comprehensive team dynamic and enhance motivation, which is essential for achieving project success. Okay, let's move to the question number 3. A project manager identify an issue between two teams member that is affected the development of one of the deliverable during the second interaction of a project. How should the project manager address this issue to avoid any impact to the project? Okay, thumbs up. Let's review the answer. The correct answer is the schedule a meeting with the both team member to understand the issue and facilitate a solution that satisfy both parties. Okay, let's move to the question number 4. A new major road project is starting and the constructor has contractually committed to submitting regular reports and through the line source start participating in meeting and submitting report. Staring their items consume too much time. What should the project manager do first? Okay, time's up. The correct answer is B. In enforcing contractual application, the project manager must understand and enforce all aspects of the contract. The situation requires the project manager to know the items of the contract and determine if the delivery of different grades of the material is allowable based on the terms of the contract. Addressing contract bench if the shipment does not meet agreed upon specification. The seller has breached a contract by not doing something required in the contract. The required legal action for a branch is to send written notification of the branch first. Okay, let's move to the next. A project is 17% complete when a project response requires an addition deliverable. What should the project manager do first? Okay, time's up. Let's review the answers. The correct answer is B. Determine the possible impact of the change on the all aspect of the project. Okay, let's move to the question number 16. A company initial a departmental transformations project improving the process for the organization using a predictive approach. This is a critical project for an organization, and in the middle of the project, the project manager noticed that one of the deliverables cannot be produced due to missing technical skill. What should the project manager has done to avoid this? Okay, thumbs up. Let's review the answers. The correct answer is D. PM to hire ready skill. There is no time for training in a project. Therefore, he should have planned for this earlier. Okay, let's move to the question 17. A project manager is leading a team of deliver individual of all age. The working hours for the project was set at the beginners for the project, and all items member agreed to hours. However, later in the project, one of the team member informs the project manager that has previously agreed upon hours no longer were due to the team member's personal commitment. What should the project manager do? Okay, thumbs up. Let's review the answer. The correct answer is ours collaboratively so that the team is not impacted by the issues. Okay, let's move to the question number 18. A company is implementing a growth strategy by constructing a new production facility, which will soon move into the operation phase. Although the government policies is already in place, the companies must compete with a new financial regulation that has been recently implemented. Compliance with the regulation will cause a major change in a project scope. How should the project manager respond to this requirement? Okay, thumbs up. Let's review the answers. The correct answer is performs an analysis to assess the impact on the project. Okay, let's move to the 19. A team is having a hard time completing work due to unclear requirement. They have not been able to complete an iteration successfully in several months. In order to help the team, what should the project leader do? Okay, thumbs up. Let's review the answers. The correct answer is B. Limiting the WIP will not solve the problem of unclear requirement. The backlog should be fine. Okay, let's move to the question number 20. A project manager is working with the team to deliver a project in a company that use different delivery methods. The project manager is concerned about the communication channel currently suggested by the project management office because some information is taking too much time to reach the team member, causing a negative consequence for delivery. How should the project management do to avoid this situation in the future? Okay, time's up. Let's review the answers. Suggest in the question from the PMO is the key because the role of the PMO is supporting, is not leading or controlling. So the PM could negotiate with the team members for the new communication channel. Okay, that's all for the PMP latest exam practice test. Yeah. That's all for today. PMP quiz. Let's move to the next part. Let's continue for further. PMP provides candidates with the latest and 100% valid exam question to help candidates to pass the exam. If you need to know more detail, just contact admin. And I know that every one of you joining our today's live broadcast and the demo test because you would like to prepare and pass the PMP exam. However, most of all are confused about it. If PMR has so many advantages, how can I get it? And why and which way to study? I have to work. How can I start? And some of guys must know PMP, but consider it a little difficult to get it. Maybe are busy in work, have no idea to start. All of this confusion, SPOTO will help you to solve this. And so you don't have to worry about. If you are interested on PMP and want to change your work situation, want to get a high salary, just follow us today and you can get the answers. So let me know how much time does it take to learn. Can you guess your answers in the comment zones? Yeah, actually there is no accurate answers. Two factors determine it. Your current project management experience and the amounts of the times you can devote to preparation on a regular basis. Earning your PMP gives you a solid foundation for any fields you want to pursue in IT. It covers the basics from the IP adjusting to security and automation. A PMP certification is the perfect start if you know you want to build and support IT infrastructure. You can specialize later. Typically, it takes over 3 months. Yeah, I see many of you try half year or 5 months, but with good practice, you can practice the exam in 40 days with SPOTO. Let me help you to simplify the PMP exam process. Before you apply, make sure that you read the following step of the PMP certification in step 1, then move to the step 2. And SPOTO have different to help you prepare PMP very beginning to get the certification. So involve the PMP course, we have a PMP training course, and also we have application service to help you prepare and pass the exam. And during the exam, we have practice test for you to prepare. Also, we have exam process survey to help you take the exam. And then you pass the exam, you will receive the certification. For the PMP certification, there are 3 years validity. After 3 years, we will have renew for you, so no worry about that. Also, and I want to introduce why you should choose SPOTO PMP training course. An important reason is that the PMP course is taught by the certified trainer who is authorized training partner instructor with the year of training experience. We have, as you can see from the screen, and we have 3 types of package in the PMP training, and the hottest sale is the PMP training full package. In this full package, you can get our certified PDUs and the PMP training quickly. If you don't have time, our PMP application service can help you to get the application approval. In today's lifestyle, you can enjoy the lowest price is only $150. And here is our passing report for the PMP exam. Our candidate almost pass every day. It's very stable. So we just mentioned that we have a PMP training course and application service to help you before you take the PMP exam. And now when you take the PMP exam, we have the PMP training, PMP dumps and process service for you. And you can check for the PMP practice test we have live sale today. Our general price for the PMP dumps is 700, but for today's it's only 400, 100 pass guarantee, and you can have 8 days access. But if you get it in today's webinar, I can provide you 10-day access. Also, we have process service. If you don't have time to prepare for the exam, we can help you with take the exam remotely. It's very easy, and the original price is 800. For today's only, it's only $450. Also, we would like to recommend you to get the all-in-one package. As we mentioned that before you take the PMP exam is a long process. You need to get the application, you need to get the training, you also need to take the exam to get the PMP certification. So we have PMP all-in-one package. We will provide you 35 PDU certificate and help you to get PMI approval and take the exam. You can choose process service or exam done. And the original price is 1,000. In today's only is $550 today. It's very easy with SPOTO. Simply to choose the exam you would like to take, and pay the fee and connect with us. And then scheduling the exam with our DOMS and exam service, you can pass the exam fast. Okay, and now I know that some of you still confused why should you choose SPOTO, and let me share more with you. SPOTO founded in 2003, and we have 22 years experience, and we have helped many candidates to get their PMP certification. As you can see, we are really experienced. We have experienced expert teams. Our instructors are as passionate about what they do as who they are, who they do it for, and commit for your success. Also, we have got a highly recommend in reviews from our candidates, as you can see from the Trustpilot. Also, SPOTO not only provides the PMP service, but also have many other exams. If you are interested, you can join the study group and contact me for more details. And don't forget to click the link in the comment zone and join our study group. And that's all for today. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Bye.